Alright students, let's continue from where we left in the last video. In this particular video, we will be looking at um, inserting the page numbers and inserting the page numbers and the headers and footers. So let's get started. I removed all the other options that were there. Now if I have more than one page, I want to move this to the next page. So I put the mouse pointer over here, sorry, the cursor over here on this particular line, and I press Control Enter, and this will take the rest of the items after this cursor to the next page. Now see what happens. Press Control Enter. It has taken all the other items over there to the next page. Can you see that? So there you go. And it did not, it also applies the same watermark on the next page as well. If I want to insert another page, you can go to the insert and choose a blank page as well. By putting the cursor over here, insert a blank page. So there you go. Automatically the image has moved to the next page. You can drag it back to where it was. Remember, I'm able to drag this image easily because remember from the format tab, last time I chose through. So that's why it's easy for me to move the image around. If under the ref text through was not chosen, it's very difficult for me to move the image around. Remember that much. So I've got two pages here. In fact, I have created 3 pages, but at the moment I do not see any page numbers appearing. So how do I insert the page number? Click on Insert, and on the Insert you can see this page number. So click on this page and choose page number. Now I want to put the page number at the bottom of the page, so choose bottom of the page, and on the options given on the right, you can choose where you want to put the page number, or what type the page number should appear, which way the page number should appear. Should it appear with a thick line like that, or should it appear like this or like this? Choose any option you want. At the moment I will choose, let's say, a bit stylish one. Let's just choose this one, circle. So there you go, the page number is appearing like that, and it says in the footer section. Now in the footer section it appears there. Can you see it is overlapping with the border? The reason I chose this option because I wanted to show you how to remove or play around with adjusting this. So this is basically an image with the text inside it, so you can move this around slightly. Remember, as soon as you make any change, and if you feel like it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, you can always click on undo. You can move it around like that slightly. All right, and make it slightly smaller, bigger. You can adjust it slowly like that. So it's a bit better now. You have adjusted it so that it just touches the border. Don't move it too much, otherwise it will jump outside this footer section. So there you go. And if you want, you can choose this, click on that, go to the home tab, choose center, so that it's really on the center like that, in the middle of the page. So that's page 1. Automatically you've got page 2 and page 3 there. So that's the design format of the footer. Now at the moment it is on the footer section. How do I get out of this footer section? I close header and footer like that. So now I can see my page 1 and page 2 there, page 3 there. So it's very easy to apply page numbers. And if you want to change the page numbering, again, how do I change the page numbering? Again, go to Insert, choose page number, bottom of the page, you can choose that, or you can now double click on this section, and if I double click on this section, it activates the footer and the header section. Click on this and you can change the numbering. And say for instance on the first page is your title page. Let me close this and put the mouse pointer over here, press Control Enter. Now say for instance this is my first page and I want this page to be my title page. I just put the word title there. Oops. Title, and I want to put it in the center. Oh, the initial double column setting is applied, so I just put it back to 1 column. All right, So that part remains as it is. Now you can see this part, remember in the last video I made it to 2 columns, so that's why that setting was applied. Now I have 1 column over here only, so that's the title page. Now on the title page I do not want to see this page number appearing. Normally that's the case. So what I do is double click on this, and can you see it says over here different first option. Under the options over here it says different first page, so choose that option and automatically the page number that was showing there is no longer shown on the first page. Alright, so click on close and there you go. So it's starting from 2 onwards, 4. So it's very easy to change the or apply the page numbering and change its appearance. Now let's apply header and footer. Again, go to insert. In this case, since you already put the page number, now either you go to insert and choose header and footer, or just double click at the bottom over here. As soon as I double click, can you see the footer section and the header section appears on the relevant pages. So on the left hand side by default, or if you want you can put it to the right hand side. You can press Ctrl R, or you can just go to the home tab and choose right align. So on the right hand side, right align, you want to type something. Say for instance you want to type ISP21 practical 3, same as previous. So leave it as same as previous. That means at the moment on the title page I'm not showing, but it says same as previous. That means on the next page the same thing will be shown, on the next page the same thing will be shown. Alright, if you want to remove and put some different footer on the next page, so if I click on this one and click on design on top here, I can choose link to previous. At the moment it says link to previous. I can choose that button, uncheck that button, and I can type something else here. Let me just remove the word ISP21. So I have a different footer on the last page, but only this one will have the initial footer that I had put with ISP21. Over here, why is showing me practical 3? Because I clicked on this button here under navigation, link to previous. So if I link it to previous, it will apply the same one as previous, which is this one. I hope you have noticed the changes. So that's how you can apply your header and your footer. At the moment I just put footer, but if I double click I can put my header as well. Alright, so if you want you can remove that from the header and put it that from the footer, and you can put it on the header, and you can put it on the right hand side. Go to the home tab, click right align. So there you go. On the header it says ISP21, in the footer it will say practical 3, and close, click on that design, close. So there you can see. On the title page nothing is shown because I have unchecked that, I've checked that box where it says different first page. So ISP21 and the header, and the footer it says practical 3, and the page number is also there. You can move the page number to the right hand side and put this footer in the center. Alright, so that's very easy. I have shown you how to apply headers and footers and page numbering.